A suspected arsonist was arrested over fears he started a devastating fire ripping through parts of Los Angeles. The ferocious Kenneth Fire began tearing through LA's West Hills on Thursday afternoon. Authorities are treating the latest blaze as arson and the area as a crime scene. One man, understood to be in his 30s, has been taken into custody. He was detained by residents in the area, police say. The Kenneth Fire is one of 6 fires wreaking havoc in LA, with 10 people confirmed dead, though the toll is feared to be much higher. The remains of 3 victims are still being identified, the County of Los Angeles medical examiner said. More than 180,000 residents have been forced to flee their homes, with a further 200,000 warned they may need to quickly evacuate. The Kenneth Fire ignited after 5 separate fires broke out on Tuesday morning, causing mass destruction. Among them are 2 major fires, Palisades and Eaton, which have torn through 53 square miles.
As everybody has stated up here, this is an active, chaotic situation in all the places that we're at. So we'd like to know, but we want to give the most specific, accurate information. So we're going to wait until it is safe. And just to paint a picture for you, our firefighters, our deputy sheriffs, our police officers are going into these areas. There are still active fires. There are gas leaks. It is dangerous. When it is safe, we will go in there with the appropriate resources and make sure that we get an appropriate count. I pray it doesn't go beyond what we're hearing now, but I don't want to give false information. We are talking about deaths. There are people hanging on, waiting to hear from family members. This is very serious, and we want to get it right. Yeah, the last number that we gave was 5. I believe that splits 2 from Palisades and 3 from the Altadena incident. But even as I'm telling you that, it's leaving my lips, I'm nervous about that number. And the obvious question is, do you think it's going to grow? I am praying it doesn't, but based on the devastation that is clear, it looks like a bomb, an atomic bomb dropped in these areas. I don't expect good news, and we're not looking forward to those numbers.
I will now be providing a quick update on the Palisades fire. Current acreage is 19,978. There are currently 5,316 structures that were damaged or destroyed. And unfortunately, our thoughts and prayers go out to the families. We do have a confirmed 2 fatalities that are now due to this incident. We are now actively engaged in a new brush fire. We're calling it the Kenneth Fire in the West Hills area of Los Angeles on the border of Ventura County. This fire was over 50 acres upon arrival, with the potential for rapid growth over the next hour. Over 60 fire companies from the Los Angeles City Fire Department, LA County Fire Department, and Ventura County Fire Department were initially dispatched to the specific incident. Additional resources have been requested and are en route.
There is a new fire, unfortunately, in West Hills, pushing into Ventura County, and we are expecting this fire to rapidly spread due to high winds. This is a reminder that this is a very dynamic situation that can change quickly. The priority for all Angelenos remains stay safe and please follow directions from the public safety officials. When you are told to evacuate, please evacuate. When you don't evacuate, you compromise the abilities of the first responders, one, to address this crisis. You put yourself in danger and you put others in danger. There's going to be zero tolerance for anybody that would be, I don't even know how to say this, but that would dare to enter houses or loot property or anything from the individuals or from structures that remain standing. I was with D.A. Hochman this morning, and he made it very clear that if anybody is involved in looting or any property damage, that he is ready to prosecute to the full extent of the law. We're already looking ahead to aggressively rebuild. The city of Los Angeles will lead in this effort in the areas that are impacted by the city. We are going to clear the red tape and unnecessary delays and cost and headaches that people experience in ordinary times so that we can rebuild your homes quickly. This is a massive effort, but we will be ready. And we will get the job done by turning away from the usual city system and moving forward in a new direction. LA has to be strong, united. We will reject those who seek, in this emergency, when lives are at stake and lives have been lost, we will reject those who seek to divide us and seek to misinform, because as evidenced by the leadership standing here today, we will be united.
I just want to say, candidly, we are not through this by any means. We keep seeing these fires pop up in different places. We may see more before this is over. If you're told to evacuate, then get the hell out. You might think you can outrun a fire. You are not going to outrun these fires. You're just not. The way they are moving, the unpredictability of how they're moving, the swiftness with how they're moving, you are not going to outrun these fires. If you stay, you're going to die in them, and it's not worth it.